You're listening to the Awks Talk
Podcast.
Welcome to Awks Talk with your hosts,
Channel.
Melissa.
and Jessica.
Hi.
Today we're gonna do some kind of like debatable series. Hopefully we'll have more ideas. We'll see how many we can get through. Just random questions I'm gonna put out there and see if you guys agree, disagree, what you guys think, all that stuff. Alright. I'll say, okay, so first one. What do you think about cutting your nails in public? TTC, is it gross? It's a meh? Do you see it often?
I don't think I've ever seen anyone like really do it. I don't think I would care. I wouldn't do it though.
Like, okay, also let's say all this before COVID times, like just regularly. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but I don't know. I don't think it's gross because I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, if you saw it, like whatever.
I saw someone cutting their nails. Yeah, I'd probably move away.
Okay.
But that's it.
It's gross only because the gunk that's inside of your nails. Right? Like some people don't clean their nails.
Mm-hmm.
And then they cut it, and like sometimes like when you're cutting with your nail clippers, your nail just like flies somewhere, and then it has gunk in it. I mean, even if it didn't have gunk in it, it'd still be nasty and you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I've seen someone do it before, I think, if I recall. And the only time I've like taken out my nail clipper is if I have
hangnails.
Yeah, for sure.
Or my cuticle, whatever. Just my cuticles. I don't really cut my nails.
Yeah.
But like if there's my cuticles like sticking out and it's bothering me and it hurts, then like if I have my nail clipper, which I usually don't, but in high school I think I like had it around in like my little makeup purse thing, and I would just take it out and just like clip it off.
Yeah. That's
But otherwise, like no.
like if they laid out like a towel or something and tried
That's
to
gross.
at least try to keep
catch
it
it all?
contained, would that be more acceptable?
No,
at
of
least?
course not.
I'm
So
still
there's-
walking away, so
Well, yeah.
There are some things that you just don't do
yeah.
on TTC.
Mm-hmm.
That's gross. Like you could just do it if you had a car. Do it in your own space.
No,
This is
not in your
public
car.
space. What do you mean?
And it gets all
You
in your
could.
crevices, and
No,
you gotta
like
vacuum that out.
If you're good about it, like if you have like a paper towel or
Okay, hold on.
Like, if you got
okay, hold
time,
on. I have another question. Do you cut your nails on carpet, like on top of carpet, or do you go to like the kitchen or washroom, or like somewhere,
Why would I go to the kitchen?
or somewhere with like a solid
Do you
floor
go-
and no carpet?
No, I'll do it wherever I am.
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
usually in my bedroom.
I
like,
try.
on my bed.
I basically, I try and like walk away from carpet because I don't want my nails like getting stuck
I don't
in
have
between.
carpet in my place.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, I do, but it's like more like in the living room.
Yeah.
So like my toenails, I'll always cut in my bedroom after I take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
But like my nails, like if I'm on my desktop and I'm doing work or I'm watching a video and I notice my nails are kind of looking like a bit long because they grow kind of fast, then sometimes I just like cut while I'm watching something.
Okay.
Yeah, I cut wherever I am and then just vacuum it. So, all right. Speaking of public spaces, would you do your makeup in public? Do you think that's embarrassing or anything?
Yeah, I would.
You would? You wouldn't care if people were looking at you while you
Yeah,
do makeup?
whatever. Just
If you did makeup, yeah.
This is how you do makeup.
Yes.
I usually don't wear makeup, to be honest. Like even now, see how flawless my skin be looking nowadays. Like, yeah. So even like throughout high school, uni,
Yeah, I did the same thing.
and like even now,
Mhm.
like going to work, I didn't really use a lot of makeup. Like I didn't really use foundation until I want to say when I started working. So like throughout high school, university, I had like no foundation. I just literally like maybe BB cream I bought once in a while, and like blush and stuff like that, and mascara,
Mm-hmm.
and like a lip color. But yeah, I think I've done it once when I was like going to work and I looked really meh because it was like early in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I'll just like pat, 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 pat. And I try to do it like if there's no one on the bus. Or like I'll sit at the back. And so I think that's better. Yeah. Like if you want to do it, even if there's a lot of people, if you sit in the back, no one's going to be like staring to the back of the bus.
Everyone's got to look forward.
Everyone's looking forward. That's true, so no one's going to see you do it. So
okay. Good
advice. Because like I think I've done my makeup in public just because like whatever I'm like in a rush or something, and then I remember like my sister was kind of like shaming me, like, what are you doing? Put your makeup on in the public or whatever, because then it's like it ruins the illusion, I guess, right? So it's like, oh, she's fake or something, you know, like
because like most girls they go to the washroom and like touch up their makeup. Or
but honestly though, even if I do my makeup, I'm not good at it, so there's no difference really between my bare face and my made up face, because I'm not one of those like girls who
cake it on.
Who like no, not cake it on. They're just good at makeup. They're just good at it, and they like have like their eyeshadow like blended, and it's like perfect eyeliner and contour. And I was like, teach me your ways, child.
Makeup is a scary thing. Okay, like sometimes you see people, they just transform. They look nothing like what they look like. It is, yeah, it really is. It's crazy. It's scary.
Our next, picking your nose. In general, I guess. Should it be like a thing where it's like, you know, sometimes you got a boogie, or is it like, you know, I don't know, or it's I don't know, it's still weird. I don't know. Couldn't do it in public.
In public?
I've blown my nose.
Getting in there. I mean, as long as you got a tissue, you know, wash your hands.
Okay, all right. Look,
like
I have
someone's
a confession.
Fully just in there, like.
Okay, look, I have a confession. Okay, I do pick my nose, but
but
I like I have to like go to the washroom. I get a tissue because I don't like blowing my nose. I've never blown my nose like in my life.
What?
I've never done. I don't know how. It's like my teacher did it for me once in my life. My mom's never done it for me.
What do you mean?
Like my parents have never blown my nose.
Yeah, they have.
No, they haven't. Like and the only person that's ever done it for me is my grade 3 teacher. I love you, by the way. And she's the only one that's ever like blown my nose. And she did it like some weird way. She's like this or something.
Yeah, you do like one nostril, get the other. And
yeah, I don't know. I've never blown my nose. So like I have to. So what I do is I just go to the washroom. You know, I pick it and I put it onto the tissue and I throw out the tissue, and then I wash my hands.
The process, yes, process.
Yeah.
How do you? No, you just like you just blow. I'm confused.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not a nose blower. Like
I'm not a nose
remember
blower.
my mom used to like she'd take a tissue and go like this, like blow it, like. But I never really like blew so that it actually would come out properly.
Yeah.
So I never knew. I was like, okay, whatever. I just get a tissue and like go in there. And then
not even when I'm sick. You know, like when you're sick, and you have like runny noses or whatever. Like you have to blow your nose. I don't do. I stick tissue in there and pull it out, and I throw it out, like you know, just to dry it.
What?
But I don't know how to blow my nose. Yeah, I've never done it in my life.
I'm sure
I'll see if it's like runny, and then I'll know how to blow my nose. But
no, I don't know.
This is not a matter of like a skill. This is not a skill. It's like literally you just going like that's it. That's all you're doing into a tissue. I'm very confused and concerned.
This episode you're gonna learn that we're all disgusting.
I'm not disgusting. I know how to blow my nose in that tissue.
Like my daughter, like even like my daughters, like I just like do this with tissue. That's it.
Yeah, because they don't know how to blow it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you have to teach them.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not gonna be nose blowers either. Okay.
That's sad.
We're a no nose blowing family.
Okay. Anyways, so like, okay, fine. Next, picking your nose, picking your wedgie. If you got a wedgie, what do? You know, sometimes
I don't think I've ever like had a wedgie.
Guys like wear boxers and stuff like that. So I don't think people get wedgies with boxers, but if they're wearing briefs, guys wear briefs.
Maybe, yeah.
So that might cause a wedgie.
Yeah.
I've had wedgies before. Like obviously I don't pick my wedgie when I'm out in public. I just endure it. And like, you know, some girls wear thongs and some guys wear thongs too, and you know, it's all good for them. I usually don't wear thongs. So
isn't a thong just like a permanent wedgie?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay.
You know, like if you wear thongs, wedgies mean nothing to you.
Yeah.
So.
Like I've readjusted my underwear, if that counts for this question. Like just, like pulling on the sides and all that kind of stuff to readjust. But
Okay.
that's
Well, that's
about
not
it.
like you're not going in there or anything. So it's like
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never. Yeah, I just endure. I don't
You know,
go
like if
along
I'm
the
at home,
side.
though, it's
well,
like,
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because then it just looks like you're picking your butt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Sometimes
People
you
are
get
nice.
your asshole itches, man, and your crack is itchy. Sometimes you're just in there just to scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I was yesterday we went shopping at Shoppers and I had to itch my butt so bad. I didn't know what to do. I left you with the baby and went to the car.
I mean, at least if you're sitting, you can try to like readjust or something. But,
No.
like,
Yeah.
anyways.
TMI.
Yeah. A lot of things.
I mean, this whole episode's gonna
Yes.
be TMI, to be honest.
Okay, next question.
Okay, let's try to get away from all. I mean, well, fine. Should we just go into the gross stuff now? How do you wipe your butt after you poop?
Okay, look,
There are techniques. There are things people fold, people crumple.
People like roll around their.
Oh my god, that's such a
Yeah.
way. Okay, look,
What do you need?
I do the
Layers.
the 3-tier 3-wipe rule. Okay, so I take 3 pieces, I fold it in half, and then I wipe, and then I fold that in half and I wipe again, and I fold a half again and then I wipe again, and then I throw it out.
Similar to what I do.
And then I get, if I need more, I just do the same thing over and again. Because it's like when you take 3 and you fold it, it's thick enough where it's not gonna get on your hands or anything or rip.
I mean, if you have a very good digestive system and you're not pooping like soft, liquidy poop,
Yeah.
then you're good with just like 3 pieces.
Oh yeah, liquid poop, something like this.
Like when you have like, I'm not saying diarrhea because that's liquid. That's like the water leaving your body. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you eat things that just don't digest well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think the definition of like a healthy poop is not like super hard and not soft.
Yeah.
It's like in between, and it just like comes out easily. And then when you wipe, there really isn't much to wipe because it all just came out.
Yeah.
That's the best poop ever. Poops are satisfying. I said this before, I think, in an episode.
Yeah, it was like our first episode.
Oh, was
second
it?
episode, or at least
God.
second. It was like one of our top 3.
Yeah, but I've said it before. Like, that's why they say pooping is one of the greatest pleasures.
Yeah.
It is.
I haven't heard that, but I like pooping
I'm
too.
sorry.
Nah, I'm in and out. I'm like, nah. I'm not,
You don't get
not
pleasure
fun.
from
No.
like getting it out of your system? It feels so good.
Well, like, if I obviously because you don't like the feeling of having like
constipated.
Yeah,
and stuff,
like
yeah.
wanting to poop. I don't want that feeling. So you
Yeah.
get you feel relieved because you.
Yeah.
It's
but
open.
that's why it
I
feels
don't get
so
pleasure
good.
from it.
Honestly, that's why anal is good for people.
Okay.
Because it's there. So, like, your poop's coming out and it's stimulating there. I'm just saying.
Anyway, so how do you wipe your butt? just similar folding techniques.
Yeah, so like I take however much I want. Sometimes I take more, and then I just like fold it so it's not like just one.
Yeah.
You know, just fold it and then wipe up, not down.
Front to back.
Especially for girls, because that's how you get UTIs when the poop gets into your urethra, and nobody wants that. UTIs hurt like a bitch. They're the worst feeling ever. You just feel like you have to pee all the time, and then when you do pee, it hurts and it burns. And if you don't have antibiotics, it could take a few days for it to go away. It's the worst feeling.
Okay. Jess, how do you wipe your butt?
Okay, I'm sorry. I kill a lot of trees.
Yeah.
I just take it like a lot usually. I'm a
An
crumbler. I'm
entire
not a
roll.
folder.
Yeah.
I just like want to create layers, but I'm not a folder because then it still like kind of feels like I'm in there because it's like if you don't cover enough, whatever. So I'm just a crumbler. Just get in there, just wipe until I feel like it's good enough and it's clean. You know.
A crumbler?
Yeah.
How does
like
that work?
I just take as much tissue, whatever.
And you go like
I
this?
just bunch it and then
And then wipe
As long as
once.
you're there.
Wipe once throughout the whole clump.
Yeah.
It takes another big clump.
you need to change your ways.
I know.
Because first
it's
of
like,
all,
it feels
that's
like
not
there's too much
efficient.
contact. I know.
No. You have to
It feels like
no, you have to position it in a way where the paper is on like your fingertips.
so then I can feel it and stuff. I get it and getting in there.
And that way your fingertips or your fingers
a scooper.
are covered.
There's a pooper scooper. You know?
Oh, sorry. There is this. Sorry, when you say boober scooper, there was this doll that me and my mom bought for like my cousin. She was like in El Salvador, and she was like little, and it was this teddy bear. And when you press the button, it's like, I'm a super duper pooper, and then it said something like scooper pooper or pooper scooper, whatever. And the song has been in my head ever since that. I remember the lyrics. It's so funny. Sorry. Anyways, change your ways.
I won't. Probably. Anyways. All right. What's next? I guess that's the. I mean, okay, fine. How often do you shower?
Every day.
Probably not enough.
Yeah, I don't shower enough, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wash my hair because I feel gross. Like, yeah.
You guys don't shower every day?
Nope.
Why?
Sorry, I'm exposed.
I'm sorry.
I just don't get time, you know?
What?
It's hard. I mean, like, I wash my hair because it's quicker. It's a process. It's, you know, lotion, like all this stuff.
What?
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm confused.
I get tired.
Okay,
Well, it's because I'm a morning shower too. I'm not a night
too.
shower.
I'm a morning shower.
So I have to do it like early. That means that I have to wake up like 5:30.
5 a.m. Yeah.
Wait, why?
They work at 7.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's a process.
No, okay, listen.
It takes 3 hours for Jessica to shower.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. I'm in there for half an hour.
Okay, fine.
No, like if you really want to, you can get out in like 5 minutes.
But I'm not. That's why I'm not one of those people.
Listen,
but that's just rinsing. What can you really clean in 5 minutes?
No, listen, sometimes I won't lie. Sometimes I'm in the shower and like I'll just stay under the water for like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
But lately I've gotten used to like being quicker. So like I will make sure I'm soaked and then I'll lather and then I'll rinse and then I'll get out. And so like the most really these days is like 10 minutes maybe. And then like I lotion up because of moisture, because like the water strips your skin of your moisture, and so you have to re-moisture. This is the problem. You just re-moisture and it feels good, and your skin feels like soft and shit. And like the only time I don't shower is if I'm sick.
Why?
Because it's bad. If you no, it's bad. If you have like, especially if you have a fever, you're not supposed to shower.
Interesting.
You get worse. So if I have a fever or like I feel really, really bad, my body aches, then I won't shower. But I will clean my private areas because that needs to be clean.
No, wait.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I think me like soaping myself is like really quick, obviously, but it's just washing my hair and like I always feel like I never get all the shampoo and the conditioner out.
Do you guys bathe or shower? Like, do you guys take baths?
Not a bath.
I only take baths like once in a blue moon if I really want to treat myself and I feel like I've had a stressful week. But I also work in the evenings now, so it's not a thing. Who takes baths in the afternoon? Nobody.
People.
I do.
Want to relax. You know?
I do. I only take baths.
I just don't like
in the after, like at noon. Like
I don't really take showers. I only take baths.
What?
Yeah. I shower after I bath.
Which is good.
Like I bathe and then I drain the water and I rinse myself of all that dirty water. All the time. That's all I do. I only bathe.
Okay.
Why are you judging?
People
can take baths.
Oh, no.
As long as you like.
I'm a bath person. I don't like. I don't like take bubble baths. Like I don't fill the water all the way, but I'm like down there. The water's running, filling up slowly, cleaning, and then I let it go, and then I stand up and shower after.
Do you like scrub?
Yeah, while I'm in there. While I'm
you're scrubbing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I just don't stand in scrub.
Bubble bath.
Oh, just like chilling there. Yeah,
no. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah. I don't take bubble baths. It's more like I'm working. I like because I like to soak my skin first
Yeah.
and allow my skin to, because my skin's really sensitive, right? And like my body skin, I mean my whole
Your
skin,
body
yeah, whatever,
Skin.
whatever, right? And then so like it's really sensitive, so like I need to soak first to allow the dead skin on top to kind of release, and then I have a special kind of body soap which has like grains in it, like sand or whatever.
Exfoliating.
Yeah, so I use that to wash my skin. I actually don't even use a loofah or anything.
Wait, do you exfoliate all the time?
Yeah.
That's really bad for your skin.
Yeah, that's why I don't shower very often.
No, child. You're supposed to exfoliate only once in a while, like maybe once a
What
week.
does exfoliate mean?
Exfoliating is taking off your dead skin. So if you have like a soap with like those like harder things, it's actually doing more damage than good. That's probably why your skin is so sensitive. So you're only supposed to exfoliate like once a week or twice a week tops, and then you can use like
I don't even take showers that often.
Use a gentle cleanser.
We're good. We're good. I'm good here.
I don't know. See, we're like, I'm speechless, and Jess, you should be speechless too.
I live with them. Actually.
True.
Would you tell your friend if they smell?
Probably not. Like, I think I would only say to them if they smell like something distinct. Like, for example, if they smelled like onions for some reason, or like a really strong,
like once in a while kind
particular smell,
okay.
I'd be like, hey, like I smell onions. Like, were you cooking or something?
Oh, okay.
And then they might be like, oh yeah, I was, or something like that.
But if they had BO, you wouldn't tell them?
No. I don't want to embarrass them.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. Oh yeah, you don't have to do it in front of people, obviously. But like,
well, you can do it in private.
Hey, like,
hey, you smell.
I don't know. I don't know how you'd go about it. Like, I don't know how you'd go about it.
You smell.
No. Then that's more shameful because they're whispering to you.
No, you pull them aside or you go to another room and you just let them know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that conversation goes. It's like, hey, I've been noticing, or I noticed that maybe.
I think for me, if someone has BO, it depends on how far I stand away and I can still smell them. You know, like if I have to hug you and I smell your BO, then that's okay because like I'm not gonna hug you anymore. For the rest of the night we're good. Oh my God. But like if I'm like sitting across from you and I smell BO, then I'll let you know. No?
Okay, what would you say then?
Yeah.
No, it's just if someone's sock smells, like someone's sock smell.
Ah, that's kind of mean. I mean, like you're still kind of pointing out because then they feel like embarrassed.
Yeah, it's like someone's sock smell. It's like, is it mine? Then I'll smell my sock.
No, then everyone calls. No.
It's like I usually have stinky feet, but it's okay, and then.
Yeah. No, that's the worst.
What?
Like
because then you make everyone else aware of it.
Yeah, like maybe.
Well, everyone, if it smells that bad, everyone's probably thinking it already.
Yeah, but they're not gonna like point it out in a group of people. That's so embarrassing. I don't know. I probably wouldn't say anything because I'm assuming they're aware of it as well. Like some people have like I have a particular smell. Like my clothes and my bed sheets and everything, they kind of smell like me, and I love my smell. And when I stink, I know I stink. I could smell it myself. So I try to wear perfume and things like that when I go out, because if I smell at home, I don't really give a shit. Who's gonna smell besides my mom and myself, right? But like if I go out, like I will shower, I will put my deodorant, and I will spray my favorite perfume, and then hopefully I don't sweat. Yeah. Right? But I'm aware of my smell. So I'm assuming that person will probably be aware that they stink if they don't usually stink. Unless that's their BO. In which case, then you've been smelling, if they're your friend, they would have that BO. Since you've met them.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, so
but
like,
maybe it's just stronger today.
No, what I'm saying in general, if they just, I guess smell.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they, like, regularly, like, I guess ever since you knew them, but then you became their friend, and they're like, you don't want to point out, hey, you kind of reek of BO.
No.
And the thing is, it's like, I think the only thing I've ever, like, called people out on is just the socks. Because that's, like, the most. That's it. I don't know.
They're your friend.
Yeah, that's why you let them know.
Exactly. I don't know what I would say though, or how I would say it, but maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Cause like there was like a guy like a coworker, and he was actually what's the word? Like he couldn't smell. He had no sense of smell.
Oh.
And he smelled. So I was like, should I let him know? Like I was like, is it like an obligation to just be like, hey?
Well, I mean, if he has no sense of
smell. Yeah,
smell.
like maybe take care of that. Like you don't really know because you don't have a sense of smell.
Yeah.
So it's like I was like, should I point that out or no? Like I actually thought about that, and I was like he was kind of new. He was a new guy, but he was like nice and everything. So I was like, I would think I was going to, like eventually, but then I think he quit or something. Anyways.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, I don't know.
All right.
Anyways, fine. Would you take gum or snacks from a stranger? I mean, it sounds weird, but like I think I remember thinking about it.
Okay, hold on. Do you mean
randomly.
like me approaching a stranger and just taking gum from him?
No,
or
I mean
he's
like
he's
if they
eating,
offered
like,
it to
bowl
you.
of popcorn, I'm like,
no, something like sealed, like say like.
Or someone's coming up to me and be like, "Yo, you want some gum?"
Yeah, like just like
random.
Yeah, like say I don't know, like I don't know how this is true, but I think I was just thinking about it like.
I'd probably say yes, actually.
Like, so say you have a pack of gum or whatever, right? Like one of those like sealed packs of whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're giving them out to like your friends, whoever's around you, and then there's like someone across that sees you and you're like, "Hey, you want a piece of gum? Would you take it?"
Yeah.
Like it's really random, obviously. You don't know why. You wouldn't trust it, but like it's not poison. I wouldn't think it's poison or anything. It's just a very weird thing to happen.
Like,
but if they did, would you not take it?
That's weird. Why would they offer it to me?
I don't know. Maybe they're just being nice. They're giving everyone
like,
gum. You just happen to walk by.
Who does that? No one does that. No one does that.
The off chance.
No, I would say like if it's something like a promotion, then yes. You know, like some people say, like they're handing out, here's a free product, then yes, I would take it. If it's just some random guy or girl that's like, hey, you want gum? You want a snack?
Like creepy eye.
Like even if they didn't look creepy, right? Even if they looked very presentable and they just randomly came up to me and was like, you look like you need gum. I'm like, here you go. I'd be like, no, thank you.
No, but just in that instance where they was offering gum to their friends or whatever, and then all of a sudden they just offered it to you because you were there.
I think in any instance, I would just say yes.
No, like okay, if it was not,
unless it's like a pill. That's the only thing I wouldn't take. If it was gum or like snacks, okay, no pills, you know, like white stuff. Yeah.
No, I think if it was like in a classroom setting, let's say a tutorial, right? Yeah. And we all kind of know each other. We know that we're students in that class. And let's say he was talking to like two people and I'm like beside that person. Then maybe because I know them. They're in my class. Yeah. But like not like if I'm minding my own business and there's a different group over there and they all of a sudden look at me. It's like, do you want gum? They're like, no.
No.
Bye.
All right.
Do you think it's weird if people are singing or dancing in public?
No.
Yeah.
Like say you're on like, on the bus. Some people are like singing aloud. They have earphones or something. They're singing aloud. Or they're like nodding their head or tapping their foot, dancing a little bit. Do you think that's
like weird? Just like shaking a little bit like this is fine. But if you're like full on dancing, yeah, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
I just think they're in a happy, good mood.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it.
It actually like makes me happy.
I'm okay that they're doing it, but I'm not gonna approach them or I'm gonna stay away from them.
They're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, I know they're not.
Most of those people that are just like singing out loud or dancing, like
they're
just
in their own groove,
their own business. Yeah. Like they're not gonna do anything to you.
Yeah,
and like I just see them and I'm like, you look happy, and that makes me happy. I'm like, yeah. I wish I could, honestly, sometimes I wish I could just like, I'm listening to a song and I'm in my emotions, I'm in my feels, and I was just like, I want to belt out this chorus, right? Oh, like today, I was on the subway and I was listening to something, my Spanish song. It was like this emotional ballad, right? And I had my mask on and I was like, yo, if I didn't have my mask on, people would see that I'm just like singing. And I actually did sing a little bit like out loud because of it was like moving, so it's like very noisy. So like if I whisper sing, no one's gonna hear me, and I have my mask on, so no one can see me moving my lips. So yeah, but sometimes I just want to like belt it out.
Yeah, that's true. Get in the singing mode. Yeah. That's fair. What do I have? Is the whistling pompous? I guess it's on the road of like along the lines of singing and dancing in public. I just feel like it's already like a position where it seems like it's pompous when I ask that question because I don't think I like whistling. Like when I hear people whistling, it sounds very like. I mean, obviously they're not doing it on purpose, like trying to be like whatever, but it sounds very like trying to be. Because who whistles? I mean,
I say
unless
no.
you're whistling to a tune, fine. But if you're just randomly whistling,
like I don't like. I think whistling at people is pompous.
No, not that kind of whistling. No.
But like if you're just whistling, like okay, the reason why I say no is because of the episode on Arthur, where one of the girls was like, "Hey, like how do you get over the fear of walking past the graveyard?" And it's like, "Oh, you just whistle, and the ghosts will leave you alone."
Okay.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah.
I think.
I like that
mechanism.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whistling and like when you're like playing a tune or something, like sing.
Yeah,
whistling,
if you're singing along, whistling is fine.
I think that's fine.
I think. But I mean, like just whistling like random. I don't know how.
But it's the same as humming, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's why I'm like, I think that's fine. But if you're just like, who just randomly whistles? Say they're like walking down the street. And
I don't know.
But that's the same as humming.
Yeah, but the only reason, I'm trying to think what you're talking about because the only way to be pompous or obnoxious.
No, I mean like sorry, like I'm saying whistling
like when
or
you whistle
humming
at people
along with the song that you're hearing. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you're whistling by yourself a tune and no one else is hearing, then it sounds like.
But that's the same thing though. Like no one else is hearing your song.
Yeah. I don't understand what you're saying.
No, I mean like aloud. Say on a speaker, you're in public.
Yeah.
And there's a song playing on the radio and you're whistling along to that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but saying you're
if
whistling.
you have headphones on.
No, I'm not talking about just by yourself. Like not even no headphones, not listening to anything. You're just whistling.
Yeah, but like, isn't that the same thing as like someone going down the street whistling or humming along to a song because you don't know the song?
Yeah, it's just like the same thing as wearing headphones. No?
It's just that there's no music.
No one else can hear. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can hear it if they're listening with their AirPods.
No, but there's no AirPods, nothing.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're just in their head. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I agree with Melissa.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah, they're just humming a tune.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether they're listening to it or not.
Okay, fine.
I just think like if you're going, sometimes I do that. Like I will just be humming along, like with no music. Like I'll have a song in my head or I'll make up a song. And when you get older, you tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like I think when you're younger, like when you're like a kid, and then when you are an adult, you start humming things that just don't make sense. And I'm doing my things like,
Yeah. I think it's fine. I think it's only pompous if you're doing it or directing it at people.
Well, yeah.
Trying to get someone's attention or catcalling and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
All right. Do you give up your seat in public because you want to or because you're expected to?
I want to. I think it's polite, if I see somebody that's older or pregnant or they have a kid. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Sometimes, like, I'm not paying attention, so I don't see it, but... And sometimes another person will offer before me, so... Yeah, but I think so. I think, like, I think some people are more, like, self-centered. So they're just thinking of, like, I'm tired, and I want to sit, and things like that. Yeah. So if you're a person that's not self-centered and you're more aware of people, I don't think it's an obligation. I think you're just, like, being a respectable human being.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm like trying to think, it's more obviously the way you feel, right? Because like, say if you're sitting on the bus or whatever, and you see like an old person come by, like, are you like, or like not even an old person, like someone like older than you, like whatever, adultish, but they're capable, but like, I mean, I don't know, if they're carrying bags or something, like something like that.
Oh, if they're carrying bags, if it looks like they're having a hard time, then yeah.
Yeah. So it's
even if they're like more or less my age, if I feel like they're struggling a bit, or like it would be nice for them to sit down. Yeah. If they look like they are 40.
Yeah.
Or yeah, okay.
40 to 50. I mean, and they look strong and capable, then yeah, I'm not gonna offer it to them.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not with the bags? No.
Oh no, I'm
just
talking about
regular.
like,
Okay,
a
yeah.
regular person walking on the bus.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you offer and like they don't want it.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
know,
But the
and that's
gesture
fine. But the
was-
gesture is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
You know,
Like,
I'm sure they feel nice to like get that.
Yeah, it's the thought process. You're like trying to justify it. So you're like sitting there. It's like, I'm tired. You know, I got bags too. You know,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Well, I
saying,
mean,
like,
the thing
all
is,
this
it's like
stuff,
if you're tired, then you should head to the back of the bus because then they have to go through all the front row.
Wait, what?
If you're like tired or something and you don't want to get up off your seat, you should go to the back of the bus and find a seat there.
Yeah.
Because like then people have to. If you're in the front, like the front, I don't know. TDC and in Toronto is a little different. Or our buses, basically, the front is kind of like all sideways, so everyone's facing each other, and then the back rows are like rows, so you're all facing forward. And so yeah, if you're in the front, I think you're more obliged to give up your seat than you are in the back.
Well, yeah, because
right?
like you don't want. That's because they don't want like seniors and like pregnant people to be walking
all the way to the back.
all
yeah,
the way
yeah.
to the
Yeah.
back, and sometimes the drivers just like take off.
Yeah,
You know,
without
and
stopping.
they're-
probably.
without stopping, they're still like trying to get a seat.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one time I have a story. One time I was on a streetcar,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I don't know if I was sitting or I was standing, but I remember I was going to school, and it was super packed. Obviously, it was the daytime rush, right?
Mhm.
Rush hour. So it was super packed, and either I was standing or I was sitting, but in the inner seat, right? And it was like super packed. And this lady, I guess she was pregnant because she's like, she started saying like out loud, "Can anyone offer me their seat because I'm pregnant?" And no, I think no one did. And she was like, "Come on, guys, I'm pregnant." And she like was like getting louder and louder.
Mhm.
And I remember thinking like either I was standing or I was inside the seat. I didn't know where she was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I feel like I would have been like, "Hey, come here." But I didn't know where she was.
Yeah.
And there's so many people like
Oh,
blocking my thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God. I
Mm.
felt so bad because like I'm sure there was one person sitting like right there and she was in front of that person and they could have easily offered a seat to her.
Yeah.
And the fact that she had to like beg,
Announce
I
it,
felt
yeah.
so bad for her. I was like, oh.
That's weird. Yeah. I don't know.
It's like, how can you be so selfish?
Well, like,
Oh shit.
we can assume. Yeah, it's my phone. Anyways, we can assume like maybe it wasn't like all the seats that were occupied were by like older people. We can assume. I don't know what happened. We never know.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't see.
Yeah,
so-
that's why. So.
And maybe I was standing too because I don't really remember. But
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like whenever I sit at the front of the bus, I always feel so guilty. Like just being at the front. I mean, like whatever, I got there first, okay. But like, yeah, obviously if I see someone that seems like elderly, then I'll give up my seat.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, it's just it's a thought process where it's like, do you actually feel sorry for the person? Like, are you giving up your seat because you feel sorry for the person who has to stand or whatever it is, or are you doing it because it's like, oh, if I don't do it, people will judge me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Interesting.
What's next? How do you feel about breastfeeding in public? I feel like this has been talked about kind of recently, but not really. I feel like there's a movement or something. I don't know, but it should be like
there are a lot of people that are like so disgusted by it, which I don't get.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's natural. It just
because like boobs are so sexualized.
yeah. That well, I
like
guess
women's breasts are sexualized to the point where like people just like think of it as like if you're showing your breast it's because you're naked and you're about to do the thing. And like it's so like that's why women's breasts are like censored in like videos and things like that, and like men's aren't. Like why?
free the nipple.
Yeah, and it's just like it's a very natural thing. Like the baby needs to eat.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, what's it to you?
I
Like,
know.
if you're uncomfortable about that, like, just think about your mother and the past.
I mean,
like,
even
didn't your mother breastfeed
even that
you?
way of thinking is like super selfish too, because you're thinking more about feeling uncomfortable than the baby being fed. You know, like, yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of if I've actually ever seen it like just out in public.
Yeah.
Like fully like just boob out. I'm not sure if I have.
I think most of the time they will have like
like they have covers and stuff.
Yeah,
covers
breastfeeding cover. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
because
a
I think
breastfeeding scarf.
even the women who are doing that in public, they do have the fear of being shamed or whatever. Or maybe they're just like the type of woman that they have to do it in public, but they just don't want to be seen. So could also be them. 'Cause, like, there's some women that just like even if they have to do it in public, they would rather not, and that's just their choice, right?
Yeah.
And then there are some women who are like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm gonna take my titty out and feed my kid because my kid is hungry, and if I don't feed my kid, the kid will die.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't give two shits. And all power to all women because we rule.
All right, I think we've gone through most of them. I'll do our last one. Do you give back gifts from your ex? Like jewelry, sentimental things, obviously.
Do you give? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Like after you break.
Okay.
Yeah, after you break up with them, or whatever, so you guys break up. Do you give back any of the gifts that they have given you?
No.
None of them?
I'm thinking of like my exes, and like I've never given back any gift.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, like my ex tried to give me back something that I had given to him like a week before or something like that. But it was something really small and like insignificant. Yeah. And he was like, "Do you want it back?" And or like, "I'll give it to you," or something like that along the lines. And I was like, I don't care. Like, you could do whatever you want with it because like I think that would have been like more of a slap in the face too if he had given it back to me. When it was really like it wasn't even that big of a deal. It was very insignificant, but I think he made it sound like it was such a big thing. I'm like, I'm gonna give it back to him. And it made me feel worse.
I think it depends on what it is. Right?
Yeah, so like if it's like jewelry, it's like, what are you gonna do with it?
No, I mean like if it's like just a gift, like I just bought and I bought it specifically for you, fine. But if it's like something like an heirloom, you know, like your family heirloom, and you're giving it to the person because you thought you were gonna marry them or whatever, right? I'd want that back. Yeah. Or like say you're leasing a car or leasing a house for them, and then you guys break up. It's like, no, I want my car back and my house. Right?
Yeah. That's like more monetary value.
Yeah, because I've gotten like for like my birthday, one of my exes gave me, or it was Christmas. Yeah, it was Christmas. For Christmas, one of my exes gave me a necklace, like a really pretty necklace, and then months passed. Next year came, and like we broke up, and I didn't give it back because it was like a Christmas gift, and we were together, and I don't know. I think it would have I think even if I said, "Hey, do you want the necklace back?" Like, what's he gonna do with the necklace that I already wore?
Yeah,
that's true.
Plus, it was bought for you.
Yeah,
right? It wasn't bought as a generic gift for any girl, right?
Yeah, and if it was something like a family thing, then I give it back, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. Based on that, would you wear, like, say it was like clothing or something? Would you wear those gifts again after you guys broke up? Like it has no obviously initials or something, like dates or whatever. It's just a gift, like, oh, he got me a sweater.
Yeah. Literally, my ex when we first started dating, my ex bought me a sweater, like randomly. It wasn't Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I think Christmas had passed. It was in the new year, and it was just random. Like it was his friend's brand.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, he's like, "Hey, I got you a sweater, a hoodie," and I still wear that hoodie. I wear it all the time. And
I think clothes are okay.
And it's not like it was his brand or anything, and it wasn't like his sweater that he wore and then gave to me. It was just like, here's my friend's brand. I thought you might want a hoodie, or he wanted me to like match him because he had another one. But like, and then so I wear it all the time. But I want more hoodies, so I stopped wearing that one. And it's not because of him in particular. It's just because I wear that hoodie so much, and I just want more hoodies.
Yeah, I think clothing is fine, but like I think jewelry is kind of like nah.
I think I talked to someone probably like years ago or something.
Yeah.
About this, like if this is like a jewelry thing that they gave you and you just really liked, but you start wearing it again. Imagine if they saw it or something. It's like, yo, what does that mean? Like, you like me again or some shit? You know, imagine.
I think that depends on the type of jewelry, because my ex who gave me that necklace, like I wear it not all the time, because like. But
did it have a pendant on it?
Like
what does it matter? It's a necklace.
Well, no, I mean it matters.
No, it has like things hanging on it. It's not like just a chain.
Wearing the necklace is fine, but like wearing the necklace with the pendant.
Well, yeah, it's the full thing, not just the.
No, but that's like those. It's not just a chain. It just like comes with it. It's not like I could remove the pendant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just one of those necklaces that has like things on it, and like I wear it occasionally. Yeah. Not like today where I'm wearing like a turtleneck, but like sometimes I'm just like I want to wear that necklace, and I wear it. And like he's not around me. I haven't seen him since we broke up. So
I guess in that sense, where it's like you're just wearing it because it fits with an outfit, is okay. But like if you're wearing like a ring or like a necklace like all the time that you got from your ex, then that's a little.
Maybe you just like it.
I mean,
it's a little sus though.
No,
you could just like it though. You could.
I think if it was a ring, and the ring meant something, like I feel like if you get if you get a promise ring or something, like a ring that has a sentimental meaning, then that would be different. I probably wouldn't wear that ring, but let's just say it was a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, and they got me a ring, and it wasn't that expensive.
So are we saying jewelry on Valentine's Day is a no, but jewelry on birthdays and Christmas is fine?
What? I don't know.
I think it depends on the person and the people and what meaning they gave to that particular piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes you get jewelry because it's nice and you think it looks nice on the person you want to give it to. Not necessarily because like this represents the love that I have for you. Right? It's not a promise ring or anything like that. It's not like they gave it to you. It's like, this is my heart. You know, wear it, treasure it, and always have it with you. It's like I'm there. Like no, you know, I think that depends on the sentimental meaning that the person puts on it.
Is there a difference between the first piece of jewelry versus like the fifth?
No. What do you think?
Okay. I don't know.
Like is the first one more special?
Yeah.
It might be. It could be. Sure. I think you're just like, the jewelry will probably represent the stage of your relationship. So like maybe the first one is more meaningful because it reminds you of like when you first got together. And like usually when you first get together with someone, that's like the honeymoon stage and you're just like happy and like make so many lovely memories. So then I don't know. I think it's up to the person too. And like it depends if that person has feelings for their ex.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yo, like imagine, okay, say I started wearing something that my ex gave me, like randomly, but like every day. You know, would you be like sus? Because also you would know, like,
well, I would have to know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'd have to know, but like, I don't know, that'd be totally suspicious.
Not
like,
really.
I started wearing.
It depends on what.
No,
I
mean, I start wearing this something like every day, like just a piece of jewelry or something. You'd be like,
Well, again, jewelry I'm already uncomfortable with. Once I just said that. But like, if it was clothes, like,
okay,
it'd be fine.
No.
Whatever. I mean,
so it was like jewelry, you know, and it's like, hey, something going on. Would you think something suspicious?
No. Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on if like.
Why randomly, you know?
it depends on like maybe if you reconnected
Exactly.
with your
Yeah,
ex.
but
It's
you
like,
wouldn't know, right? It's like
no. But I mean, like, say you just told me the other day. It's like, hey, yo, my ex just added me on Facebook, and then you start wearing jewelry. It's like,
no, that's for sure. Nah.
Sorry.
Cut.
Yeah, that's suspicious. If like you start talking to somebody from your past, and then you start looking for the things that they gave you to wear them, that would be a little bit suspicious. But sometimes like you literally forget about the thing. You don't wear it for a bit, and then you like come across it and like, oh, this is nice, this is pretty, I'm gonna wear it, right?
Yeah.
So funny. Okay.
I don't know. I think it also depends on your partner and your partner. Like if you have a partner, right, and their stance on X-related things.
Yeah.
You know,
boundaries. Yeah,
boundaries and things like that. But I feel like if I got into a relationship, I'm so open though. I'm so open. I tell everyone everything. So I feel like if they were like, oh, nice sweater, I'd be like, yeah, my ex got it for me or whatever. And if they had a problem with it, then maybe that's not the person for me, because I don't want to have like a jealousy issue of like a person that's not even in my life anymore. You know, like I don't talk to this person anymore.
Okay.
Like I don't think of this person. Like I'm wearing it because I like the clothing or the jewelry. I'm not putting any sentimental meaning.
Even if they didn't like make a big issue of it, but they just said they were uncomfortable with it.
Like why are they uncomfortable with it?
Because it's from your ex.
It's just a thing though. It's not like
but it's up to you whether you respect his boundaries or not. You don't have to break up with them. It's your choice to wear it or not. He didn't say you can't wear it. He just said it makes him uncomfortable.
But the implication is that they don't want you to wear it anymore. Yeah.
No, but that's you might take it as that, but that's
why
not
would
what
they
said.
say that makes me uncomfortable?
Well, that makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would they say it makes me uncomfortable that you wear these things if they don't expect you to stop wearing these things? That's the hidden meaning.
No, because everyone has boundaries. It's up to you whether you want to cross them or not.
No, but like, why are you saying that? It's
because they're uncomfortable with it.
They're uncomfortable because they don't want you to wear it. Otherwise, they wouldn't say it. Yeah. So therefore, if you tell me I'm uncomfortable with this thing, it's because you don't want me to do this thing anymore.
Sure.
Yeah. Right? It's like if I was picking at Jessica's arm and then Jessica's like, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. That means stop doing that.
Yeah, you hope that they stop doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that means that my partner would be like telling me without really telling me, I don't want you to wear that anymore because somehow it makes me uncomfortable, even though this person's not here anymore and it's not in your life and I know you love me. Yeah. It still makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. You know, so
that's a dump situation.
No, it's not a dumb situation. I would just still wear it. And if they were just like brought it up again, be like, I really don't want you to wear this, I would need a rational reason as to why.
Well, I think in his case, it's a dump situation for you. What? I think he should dump you in that situation because you're not respect. No, but I'm just saying, like, everyone has boundaries. We talk about boundaries all the time.
But that's different than, let's say, for example,
it's not different. If any level of boundary is someone's boundary. If they're not comfortable with you doing something, it's up to you to respect them. And if you don't but if you don't respect their boundary,
it's a piece of clothing.
It's still respect.
I don't
know how
think,
far you take it. If you're just
I don't think
if you're basing this on like, hey, just because you're not wearing the sweater anymore, that you're gonna cross other boundaries, then fine.
Yeah, it's little boundaries
that's what you think, but like
the thing is, it's like
everything's extreme.
No, but I'm just saying, it's like little boundaries like this like add up, right? Like if you can't even respect his boundary that he's uncomfortable with you wearing that type of clothes, like what other boundaries are you willing to overstep and not care about? You know,
I think you and me have a completely different idea of what boundaries should be, because
boundaries shouldn't be crossed.
If I am in a relationship with you and I have proven through my love towards you,
this wouldn't be an issue for me, but I'm just saying, if you're using the example if it was and if it was someone's boundary, we agree that boundaries should not be crossed, period, right?
Yeah, but like
because they're drawn for a reason.
It's a piece of clothing
to you.
Yeah, and it should be to them because they have no sentimental attachment to this clothing.
You can't tell how someone else feels. You can't say to him, "You need to feel this way," because
I'm not
I don't.
saying you need to feel
anyways,
this way.
There'd be a conversation. Is the point? He would address you again, blah blah blah, saying I'm insecure or whatever it is, right? Like I'm like I don't like you wearing it, and then you discuss it, his reasoning. If you feel that it wasn't rational enough, then it's like whatever. Okay, he feels the same way. It's like you're like. I don't want to stop wearing it. And it's like, okay, fine, I can't take that because I don't trust you for other situations and that. And you dump her, whatever. Like, the bridges will be crossed.
I think it's just a piece of clothing.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. It is just a piece of clothing, but people still have boundaries. I mean, you don't want to be with a guy like that, right? So you made that clear.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Like, someone's gonna tell me, like, don't wear that because it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Who are you? Like, bye.
Not your boyfriend.
Clearly not, because like I'm not gonna tell my future partner what to wear. It's whatever they want to wear, and if that happens to be something that their ex bought, then why not? At this point, if they're still thinking about their ex, I'm sure they were gonna show me through different ways, like maybe telling me or comparing me to my ex or to their ex. Sorry, that's different, then I'll know. But if they are just wearing it because they like it and they have given me no indication that they are still in love with their ex, then no biggie.
Yeah,
that'll be like our next episode or something.
Boundaries.
Well, I mean, not like ultimatums. I want to talk about that because that's a very ultimatums, jealousy. So stay tuned for that. Eventually, I think that'll be good because it's like, ultimatums. You never win. No one ever wins, really.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's our episode. Thanks for listening. Follow us on all our stuff.
The Awks Talk at Instagram at the Awks Talk.
Facebook.
At the Awks
Twitter.
Talk. At the Awks Talk.
YouTube.
At the Awks Talk.
Like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. Email us for any ideas or anything you want to talk about. Talk to us. Ask questions, whatever you want. We're here. awkstalk@gmail.com. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Right on time.